I'm working a double and getting glam, and I'm going to use the non-binary flag as makeup inspiration today. I woke up really inspired today wanting to film an elaborate look, and that means I actually have time to just enjoy getting ready. I put some music on. Let's get into the skin prep. Nest-free green tea ceramide milk to tone. It's seeming to be a bit of a trend at my job that I'm working doubles throughout the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yesterday I made like $400, so I can't really be mad at that, but Friday I made like $30 total, and then I was sent home. So I actually only worked a double yesterday, which is really nice, but I do have to work all day today. Nest-free daily UV defense sunscreen lotion for the SPF face. I'm gonna do a different one for the neck. Really love this underneath makeup. Kosas Dream Beam Sunlit. I love this SPF just to bronze up the chest. We're gonna do full glam, so I want to make sure that I can match my neck. I'm so proud of my skin. It's purging so beautifully on spironolactone and my new medication. Getting into the eyes, I had a vision for this pop into my head this morning. Recently, I've been feeling my brow concealer has a little bit too much brightness to it. I normally use 360. Today I'm doing 380 just to match my skin tone a little bit more. This is like my perfect shade in the Infallible Concealer. Multi-Sculpt Matte in Painterly from MAC. This is my new favorite eye primer. All right, let's look at the flag again for some inspiration. Black, white, purple, and yellow. I'm first dipping into purple. This is the Culture palette from Juvia's Place. Stamp on this graphic liner. And this is gonna act as my crease. I'm basically just raising it right above. Getting the eyes symmetrical really starts right here. With the same color, I'm blending downwards, not going upwards towards the brow. ColourPop Little Mermaid palette has one of my favorite yellows. I'm going to use this to lay all across the lid. I'm not going to add any eyeshadow to this little area. I'm going to save that. Back in with my detail brush, I'm blending the purple and the yellow together. As I get to the end of the purple, I'm going to continue on with the yellow up to the brow. A black bold liner for the black part of the flag. Have it be parallel to the line we've already created. And then using a black eyeshadow to smoke out and perfect my eyeliner. Going in with a white liquid liner and rimming the inner corner. I rave about these Anastasia eyeliners. I love them so much. I'm going to be adding accents of white with my highlight. First with the brow bone. This is so gorgeous. I'm going to go back into the inner corner once I finish the base. I'm adding the shade Kingdom, this gorgeous gold all over the lid. This is going to add some depth. Outer V. It's a shade and tone darker than this yellow. Pro tip, if you take a fluffy brush on a sparkle, you're going to pick up more of the base shade and you can blend it out and it won't be as high shine. This look is definitely demanding lashes. I feel like it's just going to take it to the next level. I'm going to pop on mascara though now, so by the time I do put on lashes, it's dry. Adding some of my Danessa Myricks blurring balm. I need to put this on while I do my brows so it actually has time to sink into the skin. Filling in all the little gaps with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Micro Stroke brow pencil. Color correcting with my mint green color corrector. I also put down a little bit of my peach, which I always use to cancel out any darkness. Spot concealing with my L'Oreal Infallible that's been cooking on the back of my hand. My skin is doing so much better, but there's so much to cover to make sure that nothing is peeking through. Blending the color correcting and the spot conceal flat against the face. Anastasia Beverly Hills Golden Tan Cream Bronzer. I just love ABH. I love their products. They're such a classic that I feel like a lot of people end up forgetting about them. Really bronzing up the forehead this morning. I was really battling which blush shade I wanted to use for this look. This is from Kosas, their Impressionist Multi-Stick in the shade Vital. Just like the blush toppers, these are becoming my favorite cream blushes. Look how pretty. I always add blush into this little pocket. I feel like it looks really natural. Because these are multi-sticks, I'm always adding these onto the lips as well. Adding my lip liner in this step just so I can start really seeing the vision. House Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation. Really thin layer wrapped around my underpaint. Picking up all the remainder product on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to start stamping this into the skin. Any of the areas that feel unblended, I'm going back in with my bronzing brush, just making sure things are really seamless. MAC Studio Fix Brightener in pink. Quick Beauty Blender blend. Oh, this makes such a big difference in the under eye. Hourglass Vanish Concealer. While I let my concealer thicken up for like 3 minutes, I'm gonna prep my eyelashes. This concealer you barely need to blend. That's what I love the most about it. That under eye took me literally 20 seconds and I get to move on. Back in with my blush brush. No additional product again, just to make sure everything is seamless. L'Oreal Infallible Blur Perfection Setting Powder. Also using this powder on a fluffy brush just to set down the rest of my face. I'm obsessed. Adding lashes just totally took it to the next level. While I'm here, I'm just gonna do my lips really quick again. This is a MAC lip liner in the shade Whirl. Merit Lip Oil in Archival. This is my favorite lip combo right now. Fenty Sunstalker bronzer in Shady Biz. This is Butter Biscuit's sister, and I love her. I'm gonna keep it simple and do my faves for the cheek. This is MAC Glow Play in Grand. Gotta pick this product up with a stiff, dense brush, but wow, this formula is insane. I'm gonna spray my face down before I do a blush topper. Hard Candy Drugstore Glass On Lock Setting Spray. It's like a glass skin in a bottle. While the skin is still a little wet, this baked product, Kosas Bliss, is perfect to lay on top of Grand. Look how those are just like melting together. As that's drying down, I'm gonna hit my finishing powders from Hourglass. These are, I can't live without them. I swear they just complete any look I do. Pop the highlighter on. Dim light as my very final powder just to set everything down. Eyeshadow marker from Hard Candy. This is Whiteout, insane pigment from the drugstore, and it's super affordable. I'm gonna smoke out underneath the lash line with the same purple I used for the crease. So insanely good. Yes. Really quick lower lash line mascara. And then with the same bright white highlight for the brow bone, I'm gonna wrap this around the inner corner. This is gonna be the finished look. I do have to leave. I finished in like the perfect amount of time. If you are non-binary, I love you. If you are queer, I love you. If you are gay, I love you. Thank you for watching me get ready. This is like my favorite series in the world. I say it every video, but what I'm able to create every year, I'm just amazed. I love you guys. Bye.